Very cold day, misty. It's pretty much Sunday, late afternoon. I'm heading out for another one night camp. I'm looking for a new island or a new beach that I spotted a couple of weeks ago, so I'm going to check that out. Got my river shoes because there's a river crossing involved. Yeah, all the power was off in the centre of town today, so no shops were open. So I have ration food and some sausage and bacon, which is pretty much all I could get a hold of today. But that's good because I've set myself a little task that I want to do. So yeah, that'll be quite time consuming, so we'll bring you back as we go. This is a massive stone island that I've been keeping my eye on for about, well, since the water went back down. And it's got everything that fits my criteria for a camp. Although it's very dangerous, considering it's an island and it's stone and it's quite low. But what the hell, I'm going to walk across here, I'm going to set up my tent right in the middle of it, and I'm going to get a bonfire going. Because it's like the river splits off two, goes down here and round there, so that island's isolated. And I mean, there looks to be lots of firewood, hopefully. No one's going to cross the river to bother us, like. I've got my axe with us. We're going to have a sitting on the bank here and think about it for 5 minutes, because I mean, that's stony and I've got a tent, but I've got a brand new roll mat here. Yeah, I'm going to do it. What the hell? There's just too much firewood in there to walk away. And there's some dried petrified wood up in there in the centre I see too. Put my tent behind that maybe as a windbreak. See what the wind like on there. Pretty sheltered on the corner at the moment. And the sun's getting ready to go down also, as you can see. Maybe another hour. Got my river Nikes. Yeah, that water is bloody freezing. I hate doing these shots. Really, really cold. It's like hundreds of knives stabbing my ankles. Oh my word. Yeah. Beautiful afternoon. Woo. Right, so we're on the island now. And I'm at the other side of the island, and there's this quite wide body of water. And then there's another one after that, which joins up to there, and I'm just looking at firewood now, and they, yeah, it's like I was looking for a bush to pee behind, and there's just no cover at all here, like. But it'll be a good test for my canvas tent, and there's lots of nice stones. There's a bit of wood there, but I think I'm going to put my back to my tent there, facing outwards, my fire here, assuming that the wind's going to blow around this corner and that way, if there is any. Just making my way around the island now, seeing what resources I have. That's quite chalky, that, isn't it? Still checking, looking for flint. Not too shabby at all. I wonder if there's fence posting wrapped around these, like fences. There's a wire on it. Oh, there is. There's still a lot of wood there. It's like a whole fence just rolled up in wire there. I thought I could have used it, but there's no way I'm getting the nails out. And that wood's probably treated anyway. Plenty here. Yes, that's what we want. More than enough for me, myself and I. Nice big log there. Someone's been here. Not mine. Maybe washed down from up the river further. Doubt it though. So yeah, that's pretty much me right round the island. I'm gonna head to the peak, tip of it now. She's up. Got it in DPM now. Just for a change. And just because DPM's always my favourite. My new roll mat's inside. It's like 10 centimetres thick. Not that bad boy. Still not all inflated yet, but it's getting there. Not bad. Still sorting out my stuff here. My river shoes. And get my sleeping bag and all that in there. There she is, fully stocked. My mattress is inflated and that. Just got my sleeping bag, my bivvy bag, my inflatable mat. So yeah, it's at least I've lied down on it. I can't feel the stones or that, so that's a good thing. Right, I'm gonna get building a fire pit. I think I'm just gonna pull in a load of stones that hopefully won't explode. That looks awesome. It blends in quite well. I now have a fire pit, just brewing up. Let's see the sort of night it is. Pretty beautiful. Little island here. I love these little things here. I don't know if I can have a faster flowing one there. So everything's sorted over there now, so my mind has totally just sparked over to firewood. So yeah, I'm going to drag in as much as I physically can before the daylight fades, because it's going to go fast shortly. So here, just in the last fade of the light, fire's going, safely chilling in front of my fire whilst bringing in firewood from the top of the island. That's where it seems to all land, and around there. Also, I've started to find bits for what I want to build, which is quite cool. I've managed to get 3 of the main legs on it. So yeah, plodding on. I'll explain more about that shortly once I get my head torch on. Right, so this is a raised temple bed fire. I'll get the book and show you the picture shortly. So what I've done is basically 4 main support beams in the square, all just supported at the bottom with rock because I couldn't bury them. I've just basically supported each one with a rock and made a huge rock pile underneath it, which has managed to support this platform, which is pretty solid, which is cool. Just tied crossed beams, and then they're just loose slats on top. And the idea of this, I've made them before, just plain, is you put soil and sand on top of this, about that thick, and then you can light a fire on top of it and the wood won't burn. So it's to raise fire for flooded areas. My little fire's burning grand, or epic as I should say. Wood's very wet like down here. Can have used a lot of tinder getting it started also. I've put lots of little twigs on top of mine just to make more of a net for the sand that I'm going to put on top of it. Now I need to find some sand. And this light is so much better, isn't it, than my other one. It's powerful light. So yeah, back to it. Oh, nearly fell over a rock. So here's my platform. I'm still working on it. I've got like my plate full of silt and my spade full of silt there. I also found a load of roughage down here by the bushes, like leafage and just stuff that I put down because stop my sand from falling through it. Yeah, it's quite a big platform. I'm going to put a little bit more onto the edges and rim them up maybe so it's like a basin. There we go. I've even balled it up. Little stones. It's awesome. Considering it's like 2 meters off the ground, it's not bad. Well, not 2 meters. Maybe a good metre and a half at least. Say about meters. About meters about there. So a good metre and a foot. The size, no concept. Let's just let that go. It's all good. I'm gonna get this bad boy fired up and see what it's like. There's my book. And there's the temple fire there. Mine's not as big. It doesn't have the spit roast poles, but it's still the same concept, which makes it awesome still. I've got since I'm hungry now, I'm just going to heat this up. Even though it's a hot meal kit and you get the heater with that, I'm going to save that heater for a rainy day. I'll just do it in my zebra can, which is there. I'm going to wait for a little bit before I light the temple fire. Just have something to eat because I'm starving. £6. So my breakfast in a bag. It's actually awesome. It tastes nice. Bacon and everything in it. That bed's gonna be snug tonight. Got plenty of firewood in too. So I can light this bad boy. I'm gonna do that in a second. Right, so what I'm going to do for this is I have some wax lins and then just some wood shaving tinder, and then I've got all my different grade size twigs here, here and here. So yeah, I'm just going to light this bad boy with a lighter. I'll find one in my pocket. I'm going to get on my softy jacket. And really small grade twigs. Oh, look at that, that's massive. No, she's burning. I love my lights, they're awesome. It's like fires all over the beach. Shh, it's fine. This one's only going to be a little one. Burning for a while now. Well, not a while, like 10 minutes or something. It's really catching well. Looks pretty cool. Took loads of pictures, you can see on my Instagram, and that's just the same name, Carlisle195. Do quite a lot of pictures and bits of video for that. So yeah, quite cool, enjoyable building. All in all, about 2 hours to build. So if you're on floodplain, they're quite good. Or if your hammock's up in a tree and you want your fire closer to you, I suppose that's alright. Something like that would be cool on the floodplain camp, where I camp high up in the trees. Even this concept, but without these, in a tree. You know, 2 cross beams of a tree, 2 branches. Something like this setting in it would be quite cool. That's obviously just thinking out loud. So I've got me a bit of Cumberland sausage on a stick. Just going to cook that over the fire. Just give it a turn every now and then, it'll be fine. Built a stone reflector there. Also just a little dry stone wall. Does the job. Sausages! Okay, time to turn the sausage. Oh yes. Nice. Look how awesome that looks. It's too hot to get close to it at the moment. It's almost done. Just toasting off the back of it now. My roll just heating up on a rock. I've just butterflied the sausage out and put it in my roll. Still got half there. Well guys, that's me all tucked up. The temple fire was quite enjoyable to do. It's a good task. I'm just going to chill and watch my fire and fall asleep. Listen to the water. We'll catch you all in the morning. Well guys, it got to -5 last night. Very cold. Look at my outer tent, how white it is. It's from the thick frost. Even my string is frozen. That is awesome. Fire's out. Oh. Fire's going. Got some really thin bone dry tree roots. Yeah, hopefully get stuff defrosted a little bit. I can't believe how white that is. Bloody awesome. There's the front zebra can I left at my front door last night. Iced. I'm just having a coffee in front of my fire, defrosting my tent. And I've just remembered that regardless of how warm I get myself and how brilliant I am now, I've still got a river crossing to make out of that, and that water is going to be a lot colder than it was yesterday. My boots have got a big splitting after this trip, look. Wear and tear. I do love my thick floor mat though. It's done a grand job. I didn't feel any of the stones last night. Just noticed all the holes in my windbreak too, between the stones. And that's pretty much camp over. Just packing up my last few things now. I aim my roll mat and my tent. Yeah, awesome. I've got a load of trash in the bottom just because my boots, and I go and sit down on my bed with my boots on the floor. Yeah. If the shoes are frozen rigid solid, it's going to be hellish. I'm just going to dump this water on my fire and get these freezing icicles on my feet. Get pulling along the water, make this crossing, get my warm boots back on. Done the river crossing. Wow, that was cold. There's my island there. Awesome one-nighter. Definitely be back. What a morning. Well guys, it's been awesome. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you all again soon.